So I've been asked before why I help Black students attend college for free. And the short answer is because I know that students can attend college for free and not have the burden of student loan debt after they graduate. And I have had a couple of things happen. I've had all of my friends, pretty much that I can think of, have had student loan debt in some type of way, shape, or form. And it has hindered them from being able to do a lot of the things that they want to do in life, even though there are some that have been able to continue to do what it is they want to do. But it's always in the back of their mind. It's always that something that's there that they know that they have to pay for, and they can't just, let it go. And so they want to be able to do something else with that money, but they can't because they have student loans to pay for. The second thing is, when I was teaching in the school system, I would get to a chapter in one of our particular books and we would talk about it. And students didn't know that you had to pay student loans back. And so that would be a conversation that we would have in the classroom. And I think that it's important for me to speak with the students. Well, it was important for me to speak with the students then and let them know how student loans worked. Because when they get out in the real world, they sign off on the dotted line at such a young age, 17, 18 years old, and they don't really understand what a student loan is. And so I want to be able to provide information that I've come along, to know and understand, and be able to help those that are coming up so that they don't have to face a lot of these challenges. So I won't stick around with this part very long, but I will say that I am a product of an HBCU, and I was fortunate and blessed enough to have my parents pay for my college tuition, and I went out of state. But I do understand that that is not realistic for a lot of students who are in the Black community and who are coming along and trying to go to school. And so I know the way that I was able to attend school is not the way that a lot of other people will be able to attend school. And so I'm here to be able to help people to come out on the other end as I did, just in a different way. So one of the reasons why I'm here to do this is because there are so many barriers and obstacles that students face, whether it's they don't have enough time at the counselor's office or able to speak with a counselor, the school they go to is underserved, they don't have the guidance, and they don't have the means to be able to know the scholarships, programs, and things of that nature that are available to them. And because they don't have the guidance and they don't understand and know the programs that are available to them, they get lost, and it just seems to be easier for them to get the student loan because they know then they won't have the responsibility of trying to figure out how to pay for school. And it kind of releases a little bit of stress because they know that that student loan is there and they'll be able to pay for school and just, kind of move on because they know that they'll have the money available. So there are some specific barriers that I want to speak about that I kind of just talked about just a moment ago, but there are some specific ones that I want to speak with you about. So one of them is missing deadlines. So that is a reason why students have such a problem sometimes. And I kind of want to back up and say that college is a business. And I know that a lot of people think when you think of school, when you think of college, you think of education, which that is absolutely true. But at the end of the day, colleges are for profit, and they will do and take and, get what they can benefit from at the time. So there is something called a buyer's college and something that is called a seller's college. And I will do a video on that another day. But once you understand how the business actually works, it'll make it a lot easier for you to understand how you can go to school for free. So let's talk about some of these obstacles and things that are truly an issue for the Black community and Black students. One of the things is that colleges have scholarships as well as private places have scholarships, and a lot of times those scholarships go unclaimed. Not because nobody wants them. Well, sometimes that's the case. Sometimes the problem is that students don't want to apply for the scholarships because they feel like it's too there's not enough money. But that little bit of money adds up at the end of the day. So that little bit of money can be exactly what it is that you need to pay off that small balance that you may have. But another issue is that they go unclaimed because students don't know where to look a lot of times for these scholarships. There are so many different types of scholarships that you can apply for and that you can try to get, but you have to know where you need to look for these particular scholarships. Another thing that has happened since college kind of switched gears when they had stopped doing testing as far as SAT, ACT testing at one point in time around the 2020 time. They have something called test optional now. And students need to understand the formula of where you should actually send a test into the school and where you shouldn't send a test into the school. There are specific things that you look for when you decide whether you're going to send in your test. So if your school is test optional and not test blind, those are actually two different things. And a lot of times it is not understood. So that is something else we'll be breaking down over here. And the last thing that you all need to make sure that you know, whether you are the student or if you are a parent of the student, you also need to know that the students don't need to be perfect. They just need to be prepared. So having a 4.0 grade point average is not what you need to be able to get a scholarship. You don't even necessarily need a 3.0 scholarship. There are so many different scholarships that you can apply for that don't have anything to do with your GPA, although some of them do. There are other ones that don't. So when you're looking for scholarships and things that you should be applying for as far as to be able to attend school, don't always think that you have to be perfect or your grades need to be perfect. You just need to make sure that you are preparing yourself so that you know what to look for, when to look for it, and make sure that you are making all the deadlines so that you can get your applications and things like that in on time. So again, welcome to the Black Student Blueprint channel. My name is Takara, and I have created this channel so that I can help Black students and the Black community be able to go to school without student loans. B, I want you to definitely be financially literate. I want you to have some guidance when it comes to transitioning after you get out of college and those middle points where you're in high school and you're getting ready to go to college and what you need to do there, as well as while you're in college. All the little things that come along with finances, scholarships, and to be able to prepare yourself. And I don't want you to start later on. I want you to start your freshman year if you can. Although, if you are in your senior year and you are freaking out, don't worry. I got you. We are here to be able to help you and to be able to guide you as much as I possibly can. So a lot of things that will be done over here, of course, are the videos with, information that you need. But I have also created different guides. I'm creating a program starting for freshmen in the 9th grade. So if that's something that you are interested in, please make sure that you stay tuned. If you look down in the description box, I'm going to leave a link down there for you to sign up for a free newsletter, which is called the Black College Scoop newsletter. And in that newsletter, we will highlight a specific college that I will be, writing about bi-weekly. There will be a specific college, there will be tips, there will be financial information, there will be scholarships in there. We will feature students who have been able to attend college with scholarships for free or with, full ride scholarships. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and click the link and, sign up with your email, and that is completely free. And if you are a student who was able to go to school with a scholarship for free, or you've been able to win some scholarships, go ahead and submit yourself and let us know, and we can put you into our newsletter. So I hope that this has been helpful. I would love if you all would subscribe and like the video, and just make sure that you turn on that notification bell so when I drop these videos, you will know and you will be able to click right on the video and see what it is that I'm talking about. If you know of another Black student or a friend or someone who needs this information, please make sure that you send this video over to them and have them subscribe as well. Over here, we will be doing plenty of different series and how-tos and specific information, even down to specific HBCUs, because in particular, that is where I'm focusing over here. And so if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. My name is Takara again. This is the Black Student Blueprint, and we will see you in the very next video.